OHIM, the EU agency which manages intellectual property rights, has many different competencies in its portfolio. The registration of trademarks and designs, both of which are IP rights, which with one single registration are valid across the European Union. OHIM is also the seat of the Observatory on Infringements of IP Rights, a European think tank that brings together public and private sector experts in the IP field. These are just some of the things that make OHIM one of the most important global players in the IP world. OHIM's most important seat is online. In fact, almost all processes involved in the registration of trademarks and designs are done and can also be monitored by users online. To back up all the processes and procedures, OHIM has several support services to keep the machinery running smoothly. The office also collaborates with many different stakeholders and networks from across the globe. As always, the more complex the environment, the higher the risk. In fact, the office faces a variety of risks arising from many different sources, both internal and external. For instance, a new judgment from the European Court of Justice can affect the practices of the office from one day to the next. Or, if new internal or external IT tools do not deliver as expected, there may very well be consequences. Or, if there were to be a leak of confidential information, many different controls have been set up to avoid potential problems occurring. But risks are dynamic in nature and change with time, all the time. That's the very reason why the Enterprise Risk Management System was put in place. So, what does it really mean in practice? Well, the first step of the Enterprise Risk Management System is always to identify the existing risks. The risks are then prioritised by the likelihood of them happening and the impact that they would have if they did. Management then reviews the final list and decides which actions should be taken. Of course, not all risks can be foreseen. But ERM helps OHIM to anticipate problems by promoting an open culture, where risks are readily discussed before they arise. This increases the probability for the office to achieve all its objectives. The Enterprise Risk Management System is integrated into the way OHIM handles quality, making sure that the level of control is effective, not too low, but also not too high. And also into how we manage performance. It's an important source of information so that problems can be acted upon before they get too big. Managing risk is the responsibility of each and every person working at the office. But we do not do it alone. The collaboration of our stakeholders helps greatly in combating risks. This not only pushes OHIM towards the achievement of its objectives, but also helps to create a better working internal market. Thanks for helping us to do our job better.